What's going on, guys? Welcome in the Vikings Now by Chat Sports. My name is Patrick SIepman, here giving you guys my instant reaction to a very, very heartbreaking loss, where the Vikings lost 31-29 against their NFC North rival, the Detroit Lions. Now, this was a hell of a game. The Vikings jumped on them 10-0 early. Then the Lions had 4 straight scoring drives, all resulting in touchdowns. And, that was a big reason why they were up 21-10 at half. But I like the fight that the Vikings showed coming out of halftime. Darnold connected with Jefferson on a big-time touchdown pass where he was just one-on-one against Amik Robertson, and he was able to connect with him for 6. But, I think the story of the game is just looking on the left side of your screen right now. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Amon-Ra St. Brown all killed the Vikings. Jahmyr Gibbs, in my opinion, is a top 5 running back in the league. He might be top 3. He is fantastic. Amon-Ra, one of the best slot receivers in the league. He got behind the defense a little bit on that one touchdown he had. Cam Bynum just took a terrible angle. But, overall, I thought the Vikings defense, I felt like they didn't match their physicality. And I know that buzzword we've been throwing around all damn week long is you got to match the Lions' physicality. I didn't feel like the Vikings did that. Now, the Vikings defense obviously had that big-time play where Josh Metellus, Peanut Tillman punch. Ivan Pace was able to scoop it up, get down the right sideline, and bring it home for 7. But, I just felt the defense was a little too soft in this game. I thought Flores in certain spots got out-schemed by Ben Johnson, but also at certain times I thought Flores, did a hell of a job. And also the Vikings offense, we'll dive into it a little bit more here, but I just felt like they had a chance to get super aggressive when they were up 10-0, and they just didn't take advantage. But I do want to start off with this. If you guys aren't panicking, if you guys still love this football team, just hit that thumbs up icon, because I feel like a lot of fans are going to freak out and be like, man, how did we lose that game to the Lions? It's the same old Vikings. They get our hopes up, and they're going to let us down yet again. This is not the same football team, guys. They were just down 21-10 at halftime, and they had a chance to completely fold during this game, and they did not do that. I love the fight. I love the resiliency from this group, and I thought they really, really battled back hard in the second half. Now, once I'm able to dive into the All-22 and really get a better sense of what happened, mainly in the trenches today, I'll get you guys those thoughts on Monday. But, total yards, about even. First downs in favor of the Lions slightly. Third downs, even. Penalties. The Vikings offensively, you are coming off a bye. It was way too many offensive penalties. But, guys, look at the stats right here. The Lions barely beat you. They beat you by 2. They had 8 more yards. They had 3 more first downs. You shot yourself in the foot just a little bit more than they did. Everybody, don't freak out over this loss. You have a very, very good football team that you support. And we can start off by diving into the stats here with Darnold. The interception was terrible. Brian Branch, it kind of looked like he was hidden behind Addison on that play. He was able to just cut it, get the pick, and make a hell of a play on the football. But besides that, I thought Darnold looked good. I felt like on that 2-point conversion and that 3rd and 4 later on in the game, he just tried to muscle football into a tight window. I want to see him use his legs more. He had 4 carries for 39 yards. He has that athletic ability to get outside the pocket. He can make 1 or 2 guys miss and just fight forward for a couple extra yards. I want to see him use his legs a whole lot more, especially in these 3rd and 4s, late in the game. Honestly, I thought the Vikings, I thought they probably should have kept the ball on the ground on that 3rd and 4. You would keep the clock moving, and plus, the Lions defense, I felt like they're kind of on their heels there. If you were able to just give the ball to this man right here, Aaron Jones, that would have worked out. But I thought Jones had another good game. I thought the run blocking, especially in the middle part of that game, was terrible, where he was just fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. But he did have that long run of 34 yards on the first drive following the Lions going for it on 4th down, which was nuts. But I actually am curious. What was the turnover battle in the game? Was it 2-2? 2 turnovers a pop, because the famous stat for Vikings fans right now is they are undefeated when they tie or lose the turnover, or tie or win the turnover battle. And today, turnovers, 1-1. So that stat dies. The Vikings now under Kevin O'Connell are 22-1 when they win or tie the turnover battle. Still 22-0 when you win it, but yeah, they weren't able to take care of the football today in certain spots. Darnold had that bad pick, but, overall offensively, I just felt like they should have gotten more aggressive when they're up 10-0. Like, I love establishing the run, and we talked about it so much, matching the physicality. But I felt like in that like second quarter early on, like you had a chance to just go play action and take a deep shot, and I felt like they should have done that because you just too often. I mean, the amount of times we said on our live show, like, oh, 3rd and 8 again, 3rd and 9 again, 3rd and 10 again, because the Lions knew you were trying to run the ball, take a shot, get aggressive, don't try to put handcuffs on Sam Darnold, just let him play. And Jefferson was great today. Yet again, 7 receptions, 81 yards, a touchdown. That was a great touchdown catch he had. But, I mean, the receivers played well for the Vikings. Like, even Naylor contributing for 4 receptions, 76 yards, had that huge completion later on in the fourth quarter. And then, I thought Addison would have had a bigger game than he did. Only 3 receptions, 66 yards. You need to get him the football more. He is too damn talented. How about this? Take some receptions or take some targets away from a guy like Johnny Munt. Munt, he's just a good tight end. Like, he's just solid. He's not special by any means. He's not terrible by any means. But I can't wait to have TJ Hawkinson catching those balls instead of Munt. So once you get Hawk back, I think it'll be great. Getting Cashman back will be huge. But I don't want everybody to panic. I think this is a very good football team left. And I'll ask you guys this. Predict the Vikings record for the rest of the year. Keep this in mind. We go Rams, Colts, Jags, Titans, Bears, Cardinals, Falcons, Bears, Seahawks. Then you wrap up with the Packers and Lions. I think this team is still winning 13, 14 games. I think it's going to come down to Week 18 versus the Lions, whether you're the number 1 seed or you're playing a wild card game on the road. I still got a lot of faith in this team. You went toe-to-toe with, in my opinion, the best team in the National Football League right now in the Detroit Lions, and it was a hell of a game, but I'm not panicking. Now, we'll talk about the defense here a little bit more in a second, but I do got to tell you guys about today's sponsor, and that is Game Time. If you guys download the Game Time app today, create an account, use code ChatSports, you guys will get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off your first purchase. Now, Game Time has a new feature called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. Now, my favorite feature of the app is actually the Views from Your Seat feature, which gets you a panoramic view from your seat in the app before you even buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app today, create an account, and use code ChatSports for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code CHATSPORTS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? It is game time. All right, let's focus in here on the Vikings defense a little bit. I thought they started off the game great. Like, I thought Flores was in his bag. He was fighting fire with fire like he was talking. But then the Lions offense really in that second quarter it's just kind of like a snowball effect with them, where it's like they get you into 3rd and shorts, then it's play action, and then the next drive comes up. They're going play action on first down. Like, they truly are the most complete offense I have seen in a very long time. Like, they really are a better version of the Niners offense, in my opinion, where they have 2 great running backs in Gibbs, who also, this guy right here, I think it's Henry, McCaffrey still, and then I'm going him. Like, I'm taking him over a guy like Saquon, even though Saquon ran crazy today. But what this guy does in the pass-catching game, in the run game, he just makes dudes miss. I mean, every single time he gets the football, I feel like Gibbs is taking it to the house. 15 carries, 116 yards today. He was awesome. His running mate, David Montgomery, got the Vikings back in that game when he put the ball on the deck, and Ivan Pace took it to the house. Hell of a play by Metellus and Pace on that one. But, just the Lions overall, even Montgomery out of the backfield, or pass-catching game today, 3 receptions, 39 yards. Like, they can all do the whole thing. And, the thing that drove me crazy was Amon-Ra. Like, Vikings just had no answer for him. I thought the corners had a rough game. I had a little too much faith in the Vikings cornerbacks heading into this matchup, but they just didn't play well today. Amon-Ra took their lunch money, took them to school, took them out to the shed, and he dominated them. 8 receptions, 112 yards. Had this touchdown up the seam where, honestly, Cam Bynum, I don't know what you were doing. Also, Cam Bynum on that Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown run, I don't know what the hell you were doing. Break down, set your feet, and make the frickin' tackle in open field. Again, tough ask. It's Jahmyr Gibbs, but he's got to give a better effort than that. And then you just had guys randomly kill you. Like, I just felt like it was just daggers in my side. Khalif Raymond, big-time 3rd down completion. He went for 3 for 39. Laporta at the end of the first half, even though he was pretty quiet, he had that big time catch on a 3rd and long. Like, they just had all these random guys that just ended up killing you. And, it was just a disappointing game. But kind of close up my thoughts here. I'm obviously not happy about this loss, but I think this is a good loss moving forward. This resets the team a little bit. And this also proves to yourself, like, hey, if you get down 21-10 against the Lions, one of the best teams in the league, like, you can come back and you can fight and you can make a game of it. Like, I understand getting that loss sucks, but I am still very, very proud of the way this team played. And with the schedule getting softer, I still believe this team's winning 13, 14 games this season. Like, I really do. I love what I saw today. I know the result is not what we wanted, but we're about to process here. Like, hey, can I just be honest? What if Bates misses that kick? I'm probably on here. I'm screaming for joy. I'm saying the Vikings are the best team in the league, but stuff happens. They lost a very, very hard-fought game, and I am proud of this group. I think this team is going to go on a run this postseason, and I think we may be squaring off with that team we just played again today, potentially in Detroit or in Minneapolis in the NFC Championship game. So if you guys made it to the end of today's show, first off, thank you so much. And if you guys could, comment Skull down below so I know where all the real ones are at. But hell of a game. NFC North Showdown, best division in football. Can't wait to continue throughout this year with you guys. So also my Twitter right there at @PatSiepman, trying to hit 1,000 followers. If you guys could, give me a follow over there. Link for that in the comments and description of today's show. But as always, thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Skull Vikes.